Everybody, Beth here with Financed Finds. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you're new here, I am a reseller on Poshmark, Etsy, eBay, and Mercari. And I resell jewelry that I get in lots mostly, or I find at thrift stores or garage sales, things like that. And today I have a what sold video for you. So I'm going to go through the sales for the second half of May, anything after the 15th to the end of May. And I'll tell you about everything. I like to be transparent about my sales and present my journey in an authentic way. So I'm going to tell you what I paid for everything, what my gross sales were, what my net profit was. So what went in my bank account, and kind of reflect on how things went. So I actually had the best sales, I think, ever in my time reselling. I was so excited. So I didn't have any sales on Poshmark for the whole month. I've had one this month. So I don't know if I need to share my closet more or what's going on, but that's okay. That's why I cross lists, because I had sales on the other three platforms. So first, Mercari, I owe my best sales and best profit ever to the craft lots that I sold. So first, I have this mega 12-pound craft jewelry lot that I sold on Mercari. Mercari takes 10% of your sale price, and I do free shipping. It went FedEx, and it was 12 pounds. So it was pretty heavy. So I like to include just pictures as I load up the box. I try in each layer, I try to take pictures so that they can see as much as possible of what they're getting. And then I also like to include a picture of the weight. And I didn't calibrate my scale here. So it was including the weight of the bin. And I explained that in the listing. So yes, my craft lots, as far as investment or my cost of goods, I count them as zero. So what I do with craft lots is for my cost of goods, I count it as zero, because if I spend X amount of dollars on a lot and there are 100 pieces and I only choose to individually sell 12 and the rest of it I make in a craft lot, I divide my total cost of that lot by the 12 individual pieces that I'll be selling. And that's what I count as my cost of goods. I don't count the rest of it because I could do whatever I want with that craft jewelry. I could send it to family, I could craft with it, or I could sell it, which is what I do. So I count that as zero investment. And again, I kind of make up for it in what I count as my cost of goods for the individual things that I sell. This I've had for, I think I've had this for over a year. It was just a little trinket box by Lennox. It was really pretty. And the gold gilding was wasn't the best condition because it's vintage. So I paid 50 cents for it and it sold for 18. And then I paid for the shipping to get it there. So it was like $4, I think. And then I've been selling vintage wallpaper like crazy. I got a huge bin for $5. I don't even know how many were in there, but I'm counting 10 cents as my cost of goods. And people must be doing serious scrapbooking or home improvement projects, because I've been doing really well with these, which is awesome. I paid 10 cents for this and I sold it for 19 minus the shipping, which was like $12, I think, UPS. So it was expensive. So I didn't make a huge profit, but 10 cents into whatever that would be, $5 or $6 after fees, is pretty good. Okay, let's head to Etsy. This was an amazing sale. One Sunday, I listed 9 craft lots. I just went through, took pictures, listed them all in one day, and it felt great to kind of get rid of my huge pile of things that I just wasn't using. So this was probably by Wednesday, I got a message on Etsy. I had sold a couple of them on different platforms, but I got a message on Etsy for asking how much I would sell for the remaining 6 lots. Some of them were like a pound, and some of them were themed like Christmas craft jewelry, things like that. So they weren't all huge. And so I sold them to him for $200. And that was about what it was with all the prices combined. And then with tax and everything, and then I mailed it. It ended up being 19 pounds, I think, which is huge. And yeah, again, I consider it a $0 investment into $200 minus the shipping. I can't remember how much it costs. It went FedEx too. So yeah, I was so excited about that. People are crafting like crazy. This I got at a thrift store for 50 cents. I got 2 of them and they're new in package. So I paid 50 cents for this and I sold it for $11.50. And then there were the fees and the shipping and my cost of goods. So, whoops. Here was another craft lot that I sold individually. This was a 9-pounder and I sold it for $97.41 and that must have been with some tax. And then I paid for shipping and everything. But again, $0 investment. So I was really excited about that. And then I just sold these. These were super cool. And they sold within 2 weeks, I think. And so I put that I paid $1 out of the lot that I got. And I sold them for $23.69. And then I paid for shipping. And then my cost of goods, I said, was about $1. Okay, let's move on to eBay. Here's some more craft lots. I had somebody that wanted to buy my seed bead craft lot. This was within a day of listing. My seed bead craft lot, and then I did this pretty cool rhinestone lot. It was only a couple pounds. So they wanted to buy both, so I sent them an invoice for combined shipping. So overall, they paid for shipping, and I sold both of them together for $52. So yeah, that was a great sale. Here's another vintage wallpaper. Again, I paid 10 cents for this and I sold it for $8.99 and they paid shipping. Here's another 5-pound lot. I sold this pretty early on and this was, again, zero cost. I sold it for $80. I think I sent an offer out and they paid for shipping. These I got for $1 at, I don't remember, a yard sale. I think they're these porcelain napkin rings and they took forever to sell. I think at least 8 months. And I paid $1, sold them for $7.50, and they paid shipping. This I did do in a haul, and I'll link it right here. This was a really cool Juliana Celebrity. That was the brand or the maker, and it's like these Moroccan beads. They're actually plastic, but they were so pretty, and it was in great condition. So this sold within a couple weeks of listing. And I actually sent an offer and they paid $28.99 plus shipping for this. So that was awesome. Okay, and this was my last sale. This was a few days ago. This was a really cool, it almost looks like whole pottery, the way the glaze is, but it wasn't marked. It's a caddy with all these little ceramic bowls, kind of for condiments or nuts or something. I got this for $1 at a thrift store, and I sold it for $14.99, and they paid for shipping. So let's look at the totals. Again, this is over 2 weeks. My total cost of goods was $7.20. I thought that was so amazing how low that was. My gross sales was $658.99. And so after fees, after my cost of goods, after if I send free shipping, my net profit that went in my bank account was $492.97. So that is 68 times what I paid for things. So I took $7.20 and multiplied it by 68 times the return. And that's the net profit, not the gross sales. So I was so excited. If you have jewelry that is broken, anything, get them listed. As you can see, that was really what sent my profit over the edge. I really appreciate you watching this video. I think it's super fun to kind of crunch the numbers and reflect on good buys, bad buys, and kind of whether or not I met my goals. And if you like this kind of content along with hauls and just kind of reselling life videos, definitely hit the subscribe button and the bell, and you'll see when I put my next video out. Like this video if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye.